What we looked at today in class was we looked at a little bit more what happens with vertex form for parabolas. So let's take a look at this one here. I'm going to first write my equation here on the side, which is y equals a times x minus h quantity squared plus k. And this is a case where the vertex sits at the point of h comma k. So what do you have to really do? This is like point slope form where I can, as long as I can find the vertex, I can get the entire equation. So what I want to do is I want to just locate the vertex first, which is just right here. So it's either the minimum or the maximum value, either case, of my parabola. So let's see, the ordered pair here, or the coordinate point on that, is going to be -2 for my x value and +4 for my y value. So my equation for this one then is going to be y, I'm sorry, that's too faint. Alright, let's go with y equals, now what we found today, we talked a fair amount about this, is that for the a value, typically it goes, for the first one away from the vertex, I go 1 away. So here's 1, and I only fall -1 here. So that means its a is -1. And we talked about, some people wanted to call them frowny faces and smiley faces. Totally fine. What I'm going to say is that these are mountains and the other ones are more like valleys. Okay, so now my x minus my x coordinate, which is -2, that I can see right here. So x turns out to minus, negative, or plus a positive quantity squared. And then I'm going to add my my k, which is my y value of my coordinate. So then I have +4. This is in vertex form. We practiced also in class turning this into some standard form, where we said that the real key part, the trap we kept calling it, is that you have to remember that when you simplify this, you're going to get negative times x plus 2 times x plus 2 and then +4. So this part here will give you a trinomial, because you're going to get your x squared, plus, let's see, 2x and 2x is 4x, and then +4, and then the whole thing +4. Then I could distribute this negative. I get -x squared minus 4x minus 4 plus 4. That drops out, and this is what my equation is. Y equals -x squared minus 4x. Here's just my standard parabola. I'm sorry it's not terribly crisp, but sitting on my origin here for the vertex, so that when I take this one, I get y equals, and then I have x minus 0, quantity squared, plus 0. I go over 1 and up 1, so I can tell again that this is a of 1. So this is just y equals x squared if I were to simplify this. We're going to use that information now to help us on the next slide. So you can see that this looks essentially the same as the last one, but there's a difference. So this time when I go over 1, I go up 2. So that means now I'm rising twice as fast as what I was before. So then I am going to say now that this time it's y equals 2 times x minus 0, quantity squared, plus 0. So all the things are staying the same. The vertex is still sitting on the origin, which I can see here and here. And this 2 is just saying that this, now from the vertex over, is going twice as fast as what I would expect. Just so you can see one more that's really showing the same thing, is that from the vertex I go over 1 and up 3 this time. Because normally when I have y equals x squared, I go 0, 0, and then 1. When I plug in 1, I get 1. And then 2, I get 4. So I can see, like, typically what would happen is I'd go over 1, just like here, and I'd go up 1, right, to this point. So I get a nice curve like that. But instead, my parabola is sitting here to be able to go over 1 and up 3 times as fast. So it's y equals 3x squared. All right, see you tomorrow in class.